Hi guys, and welcome to tip number 8 for reading comprehension. Now, this is probably a more important tip for exams, but in actual fact, I've had, there's plenty of need for this in the classroom as well. And that is, please keep an eye on the clock. Keep an eye on the time, all right? I don't know any comprehension, really, where you should run out of time with plenty of time to spare. It shouldn't really happen. Maybe classroom ones when perhaps a teacher's created one and they're not quite sure how long it's going to take you. That might be an occasion where you finish early, but mostly you really should have the time that's allocated to do this. It should be filled, and you shouldn't be sitting there with twiddling your thumbs. So please have a sort of a competitive, kind of firm, not hurried, but a driven kind of attitude to this. You don't want to rush, and you don't want to relax too much and try and take it easy either. So it's got to be a sort of just a fairly driven kind of approach to it that is focused and also isn't taking it too slowly. Okay, but keep an eye on the clock. There's nothing worse than, say you've got a comprehension out of 25 marks, the last question's out of 8, and you've been so thorough on the other ones that you haven't even got on to that last question. And if you think about that 8 marks out of 25, now it means that your comprehension's out of 17, and even if you do really well at 16, all right, or 15 or 16 out of 20, out of 17, all right, out of 25, that's not so good. So you've got to try and make sure you answer all of them. So the time is really important, all right? Keep an eye on that clock. Keep driving yourself, focused, and do your best to get something down for all of the answers. If you're just sort of slightly vague about one or two in the middle there, then leave a bit of space and move on to the next ones. All right, because you're more likely to get more marks where you are certain rather than just trying to make sure you fill in gaps which you're not sure about. Keep an eye on the clock and try and keep that sort of focused, firm kind of approach. Not too chilled, not too rushed. All right, and I'm sure you'll have a lot more success.